Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's TriForce. I'm here in Jamaica in my lovely home with my wife, focusing on the endless push for Empire Arcadia, our team, our brand, and our community that supports us. Now, you must be wondering, why am I making this video? Well, as you guys know, I moved down to Jamaica and I continue to work on the team. And when it comes to the fighting games, I have a arm's length distance from the fighting game community. And that's due to the obvious and many more of the issues that go on in the FGC. But I deal with it remotely. I have members of the organization that still compete for the team, from Rogue Yoshi to Jerron, Sanford, KDZ, guys like Rasan, I don't even want to call Rasan by his other name, EMP The Game, our entire Smash division, Deadly Alliance, Wes, Kubu, the rest of the team, Vinia, Sinji, etc. Now, you guys must be wondering, so what's this about? Well, this is about me. I've been dragged into some nonsense. I don't know why. But for some reason, you just have these people in the FGC that just love to create narratives. And I'm the wrong one. The reason why I'm the wrong one is because I keep receipts, videos, forget about screenshots, videos of everything that has ever gone on in EMP for the most part, from the time that it was founded till now. So you guys must be salivating because the FGC loves drama. Whenever they hear drama, they salivate. And you must be saying, okay, so what's the new thing against you now, TriForce? The new thing against me now is a comment, and it's really a narrative that was drawn up yesterday on Ultra David's show with James Chen. And when they said that I sent a 14-year-old kid to a tournament. And I want to go over this, take a look at what this guy said.
Those people into bad situations too often is part of what allows for these kinds of things to happen. In the chat of the Best of 5 show beforehand, folks were talking about Knuckle Dew. We'll talk about Knuckle Dew later, but the reason I bring him up here is that the first time I met Knuckle Dew was at Civil War in, I don't know, 2013, maybe it's 2012. It was a long time ago at this point. I don't remember exactly. My buddy Robin ran that tournament. He got sent out there because he was on Empire Arcadia and TriForce sent him out there he's a 14-year-old kid with no hotel room set up, with no support structure at all. He was just supposed to fly out there with nobody and figure it out. And that's a very dangerous situation to put a little kid. No money, right? Just figure it out, dude. And thankfully he got to the tournament.
So, as you can see, I supposedly sent this 14-year-old Knuckle Dew to Civil War, which is called Civil War 5. That was in 2013. Well, here's a problem. I don't know if Ultra David could do math, but if he could do math, he would find out that Knuckle Dew was actually 17 at the time, going on 18. Knuckle Dew came into our team around, I think when he was like early 17, when he came into the organization to play for the team. In fact, he joined the organization, not through me. I didn't recruit him. He joined the organization through another player, EMP Hero, aka Jerron. And, instead of me telling the story, I'll let you guys talk to Jerron about it. Hey, what's up? Jerron, how about this? Can you tell everyone the story of how Knuckle Dew came into being a part of EMP?
Yeah. So, sorry how me and Knuckle Dew became friends. Well, first off, we started playing this game called Cross Tekken, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and this was around 2013. We used to play, me, him, Dragon God. We would play online, and he talked online one time. He mentioned he had wanted to come to the Arc, to come to New York. So I actually had to take it up with TriForce. Everything was smooth. He got his ticket. I went to pick him up at the airport. He stayed at the Arc. TriForce, give him what he needed, food, basic things that he needed. And I think at the time he was 17. I think he said it's 2013. So, yeah, he took him took on his wing, and then by the time it was time for dude to go back, I took him back to the airport. Make sure he got back to the airport and say, during that time, there was no problems. At least, not from this part, our part. Everything was cool. We were all cool, and it was, generally like a family, like this thing. And that's it. I don't know if you want me to fill in anything else, of course, about the introduction of Knuckle Do, but that's pretty much it.
Okay. Thanks, Jerron. I appreciate it, man. We'll talk later. All right?
Okay, sure, cool.
So that's pretty much how Knuckle Do entered the scene. So I don't understand when he entered EMP, he was 17, how he magically turned 14, literally a year later. So I don't know how you go forward in a year, but you minus 3 years in your life going back. But hey, whatever. And that's not really what I'm getting at. So let me give you guys a little history on the entire situation. So that particular tournament, Empire KD as a team was going there. I went there with Rio, Tom Brady, EMP The Game, Dominion, and a couple of other members in EMP. Some of them went there on their own, and others traveled with me to go there. Knuckle Do went there a day early. He didn't go there with us. He went from wherever he was to the event. We left from New York and we went there. When Knuckle Do got there, Knuckle Do didn't have a place to stay. I don't know why he went a day early, but first of all, he's not my child. I don't know what to say about that regarding, where he goes. His guardian, his family, his brother, whoever it is, gave him permission to go there, to go to the tournament. He went there, he ended up staying with Ultra David. When I got there, I said, hey, listen, you want to come in my room and stay in my room? And the reason why I told him to stay in my room is because I don't like when members of EMP stay in other people's rooms. The reason why I don't like members of other people, of EMP staying in other people's room is because people love to talk crap about me and talk crap about the organization. And it's like they try to goad them into leaving the team to go on their team because EMP was the most dominant fighting game team in the history of the FGC. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. There was an entire 10 years we dominated the entire scene. So I was very leery for any of my players to be around actual, what's the word for this? Other people who are not a part of the team. Oh, and another thing. This is the funniest part. Like, the fact that people would sit there and say that on Ultra Chen's show, and I was actually there. Knuckle Do was with Ultra David because Ultra David provided him a room, and I appreciate him helping out a fellow member in the FGC. This was not uncommon. This was very common. Many players go to a tournament. This is a growing scene. A lot of people don't have enough money to buy their own room, so they either ask a friend to stay in their room, or they take a little bit of money that they have and they actually help to pay for the room that they're going to sleep in, which usually is the floor that they sleep on, or the bathrooms, because this was just how the FGC was. But before I close this part out, I want to tell you guys about something, because it's about narratives, right? So this narrative about the dine and dash, and a lot of people don't understand the entire situation regarding the dine and dash. What I have done for Knuckle Do as a person, the fact that how Jerron brought him in to New York to the Ark. I gave him a place to stay. I cooked, fed him. I don't know if a lot of you guys read that post Knuckle Do did, I think last year or earlier this year, when he talked about some guy tried to sexually molest him in the train station, and how I stood up for him, and me and Sanford we knuckled up to fend off this dude, and the dude was like 6'5", but we was like, nah man, it doesn't rock like that, like, because this is how New Yorkers are. So me and Sanford, we're gonna put the hands on this dude and whatnot. But fortunately, nothing really came of that, but we protected Knuckle Do. But I want to give you another story about what I've done for Knuckle Do in the scene, since how these guys want to draw narratives like I'm just this guy who uses people. Because there's always 3 sides to a story, and you guys only hear one side of the story, and no one ever gives a platform for the accuser to give their side. They're automatically doomed. This is this cancel culture foolishness that you guys are all accustomed to, which I'm not. But let me get someone on the phone right now. So here we are with James. Hey James, remember that tournament in New York City, Defend the North? And remember how I was there and we brought the whole team out. We got hotels, everything. We got sponsored at that time from the company MBG to sponsor all of that stuff that we was doing, the hotel rooms and everything, but we didn't have enough money because we came too deep, right? And we celebrated Nelson's memorial and everything. And I ran out of money. And we were in the restaurant. And when we were at that restaurant, I didn't have any more money. I was broke. And you came to us and you saw us, and I pretty much asked you, can you help me out so I could feed Knuckle during Tampa Project? Tell me the story, James. Take it away. Take it away.
That was, if I remember, hold on, let me think. That was Defending North. That was Defending North when City of Brass went to Flushing. So it was in basically the Chinatown part of Queens. You guys, we all went to that diner. It was a Red something. I don't know. I'm gonna just throw out Red Dragon or whatever it was. And all you guys were there, and everybody, we all took over basically the whole back of the diner or the restaurant. And I remember you, Bison, and Knuckle Dew sitting kind of a little off to the side. I'm not gonna, not to jab itches, but you had that we're hungry. So, I felt bad. I seen everybody, everybody was mingling and talking, but I seen you guys kind of scattered about. And I went over and said, "What's up?" Typical. We wanted to order some food. I said, "Order." And he said, "Well, now, we're kind of fucking. These guys are low on cash." So I said, "You know what? I got you guys." And I remember because you ordered fish. I trying to remember. I think Bison got a burger or something, and Dew got like chicken or whatever. I didn't care, because again, I just like to see people at events having a good time. So obviously I seen these guys kind of looking a little hard up. So I basically said, "Hey, I got you." But yeah, that was the event that when Nelson passed away. But that was the first event where we did the memorial.
Okay, and there you have it. Well, thank you, James. We'll definitely need to link up and talk some more. And the FGC is something else, but we'll definitely talk. Okay?
You got it, man.
So there you guys have it. See, the thing here is, for some of you, you might be thinking, oh, maybe that's why TriForce dined and dashed on Knuckle Dew. No. None of those things I've done for Knuckle Dew have anything to do with me getting up and leaving Knuckle Dew for the dine and dash. Knuckle Dew literally said he was going to pay for my food. Jerron was sitting right there next to him. Jerron vouched for it, but because, I'm the bad guy, you guys don't want to look at things. You already have a biased opinion about me. So you're going to be like, oh no, TriForce just got up and left. And I did get up and leave, but not under the context you guys have it as. Someone said they want to pay, they offered to take me out to get something to eat. I refuse. They coerced me into going, and because I don't want to be a scumbag or the a-hole that you guys have me out to be, I go just out of diplomacy and peace. I eat, and then in the end you're going to say, well, something, I was going to pay for your food, but I'm not going to do that. And then you leave me. I had two options. You don't want to know what the first option was. The first option was a hood option. The second option was to get up and leave. So I chose the second option. Now, some of you guys are going to now want to look at Dew as this bad guy. Look, you guys in this cancel culture, you guys need to cut this out. It is a disgusting culture. People are people. No one is perfect. People make mistakes. People do bad things. People do things that are wrong. People make I already said mistakes. There are degrees to the type of things that people do. And what you guys in this cancel culture do is, if someone does anything wrong, you blow it up to the 10th degree that the person is a hellspawn and that they need to be crucified and eviscerated or disemboweled or destroyed and all this other nonsense. You guys need to calm that down. For real. Calm that down. Stop creating these narratives of people being wicked and evil. A person makes a mistake, give them the opportunity to own up to their mistakes and become accountable to the things that they actually do. And let them become better people. Give them that chance. Clearly you guys don't like giving anyone the benefit of the doubt to become better people. They're either good, they're angels, or demons. And I'm going to tell you this now. This angels or demons thing, it will only bring the destruction of the scene. And that's not just the FGC. That's society as a whole. So you guys can keep it up. You guys think you're helping the Smash Brothers scene, helping the FGC. You think you're helping competitive gaming, aka esports. You think this only happens in the FGC and whatever? No. The difference with the other scenes are they're smart enough to be able to contain these issues, deal with these issues in a more professional manner that does not destroy the whole scene. In any event, I don't want to take up too much more of your time. It's crazy that I even had to pull up this out. I was thinking about just going on and streaming and just chilling, but clearly I had to come out and talk about this because it's getting annoying, and I guess, you know, I'm going to have to keep doing this because this narrative of that I'm this bad guy and whatnot, they're going to keep it up. I've been fighting against it for 20 years, literally, and I'm not being figurative about that. Literally. For 20 years in the FGC, I've been fighting this negative stereotype. You know, TriForce, how do you get all your money to get your players to this team? You stole the money from your players. Oh, I prostituted my women. Oh, and when I mean my women, I'm talking about the Valkyries and EMP. Oh, I sold drugs. Oh, I gangbanged. Oh, I robbed somebody. And all because I'm black. That's where they come up with this, because I'm black. And, you know, on TriForce, you're not really supporting black people. Listen, let me explain something to you guys about me and esports. As far as that I know of, pertaining to the FGC, I've been the most prominent, the first and most prominent pro-African esports team and brand there ever was in the world. And I expanded out representing my heritage in gaming, which is the arcade scenes, into PC, tabletop, board games, handhelds, etc. And I've always represented African people, because I'm going to stop this black people stuff, right? Black is a shade. We're African, right? And I've always represented us, not only in America, but here in Jamaica and the Caribbeans, and even on the homelands of the motherland of Africa. So for those who want to question where my agenda is Wakanda forever. I'll see you guys in the next one.